On this 50-point inspection from Mortalis Brewing Company out of Avon, New York, I have their
Diner
pie series. This one's apple pie. Comes in at 6% ABV. Says a fruited ale brewed with apple, coconut, vanilla, cinnamon, and granola. There's no Best By or canned on date that I can find. Just briefly looking at the can. But this was gifted to me from FLX Beer Reviews, so I appreciate Dan and Mike. Let's try this fruited ale out. Okay. I think there's some chunks in there. It kind of looks like an apple pie. The head on it looks like a bit of like a cinnamon kind of coloration to the head. That's kind of really, it's gone away real quick. Yeah, it's that membrane type head, a bit rocky, and there's lots of floaties in this murky kind of apple juice colored brew. All right. It's just leaving like thick like lacings of stuff. All right, let's get some aromas here. Okay, yeah, I'm getting the coconut and the apple. It does have like a kind of almost like a graham cracker crust, but I mean it says granola, so yeah, but there's a crustiness to it. Maybe this is cinnamon and granola mixed together. It smells like a really doughy apple pie. Maybe one that's not fully cooked, but it's in the oven. Damn. Okay. let's take a let's swig here. Cheers. All right. So at least the body on it seems to be in the medium realm. It looks like it's going to be thicker, but it does have a liquidiness to it. Carbonation is medium as well. I'd say medium full, actually. There are some floaty bits in there. I am getting. So it kind of, yeah, it tastes a bit like a slightly diluted apple juice or apple cider. Picking up on that cinnamon, slight coconut. There is that granola on the tail end that does leave this kind of drying effect on the palate. Almost like a powderiness. Yeah, I mean the nose, I would say smells more like an actual pie. The flavor of this is kind of, it's pie-like. You pick out a lot of the flavors, but it still drinks like it doesn't really drink like it's a beer, but it drinks like a beverage anyways. So yeah, a liquid form of an apple pie, or a beer form of an apple pie, is what it is. But yeah, I'd say they did a pretty good job with it. 6% ABV, I mean, that's not detectable. Yeah, it's something that would be okay to have once in a while. You know, during certain times, maybe after dinner, you can have this as like the apple pie versus actually having an apple pie type deal. On like Thanksgiving or whenever, Christmas, doesn't matter. Maybe you're just watching a movie. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and give this a score. Okay, I'm back. Let's read what they write on Untapped here. It says, this fruited ale is part of a series inspired by pie flavors. This version features apples blended with our crumble treatment to bring waves of fruit-filling crust and whipped cream topping. Out of 710 ratings, this beer averages out at a 4.22 out of 5, which on my scale put it as very good. What I thought about it. Now, I went with based off what this beer is. I mean, the appearance is kind of, it's got that weird, like, yeah, just almost looks like a bacterial infection thing going on. It's really not the prettiest, but I mean, you're getting like cinnamon and everything that they added in there. So, you know, it is what it is for the style that this is. So I'm going to give it the 6 out of 6 for the appearance. Like I said, it looks kind of like an apple pie, or at least apple something. The aromas on it, very appropriate. Like I said, almost like a baking apple pie in the oven. Not fully done yet, but yeah, pretty much picking out everything that's thrown in here. 9.5 out of 10 for the flavor score. I said it still has kind of a beer quality to it. It's at least a liquid drink quality to it, not like you're just blended up in apple pie and are trying to drink that. I guess that pretty much works. It's got all the flavors going through it. It's pretty nice. I'm going to give it a 16.5 out of 19 for the flavor score. Body, I'll give it the 5 out of 5. And for my overall on this one, not really, this wouldn't be like my go-to type of a drink. But like I said, it does what it basically says that it is, and I can see it being something like a once in a while, you know, kind of a snack beer. And if I was more intelligent, I probably would have waited until my wife was around, because I think she would have enjoyed at least having a few sips of this one. But anyway, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for my overall, which is going to land the Mortalis apple pie from their Diner Pie series with a bumpy 46 out of 50, which put this as an excellent beer. So I just want to first off appreciate both Mike and Dan and Mike from FLX Beer Reviews, link to their channel, and want to thank all of you for watching. Cheers.